Thomas, our driver, enişte. He's a Cappadocian. I'm not a local. Yeah. And Cappadocians, actually, this entrance is a modern restoration, and even the modern Cappadocians, they still make the entrances of their houses, offices quite small. I believe they hate tall people. I will show you now how they build this one. So always wash your hands. Actually, there will be very tiny sounds even for us, for you. No. There will be, yeah. Yeah. Wash your hands. Wash your whole.
Ouch.
Winter just finished, as I showed you the photos on the Saturday, which was a winter the snowstorm actually. Yok yok siz gösterin hocam. So, it's volcanic tuff. It's the perfect material to build these kind of underground cities. Our friend, she's coming. I will show you the way back. Okay. Underground cities. Here you can feel it quite hot, but when you break the first layer, the inside layer is very soft. It's like sand actually, and it's really easy to carve. They say 2 men can carve a whole house in one single day. Yeah. And when the inside layer comes into reaction with oxygen, it gets petrified, hardened quite quickly. So they never even needed to use any wooden or metallic bars to support these tunnels or rooms. They keep so strong themselves. This made this material the perfect material for these underground cities. This is why Cappadocia is full of these underground cities, because it's not that hard as it seems. It's really easy to carve these kind of underground cities. For the first step here, big communal kitchens which they use together, and you can see a fireplace here, 2 chimneys, and kitchen wardrobes where they kept their forks, plates, knives. And about the forks, which is the interesting thing. These people were using forks a few centuries earlier than the Europeans. Europeans actually learned about forks from an Eastern Roman peninsula. We call them Eastern Rome, but Germans, they named it Byzantine. But in actuality, there is no empire called Byzantine. No one. Disrespect to the temples. Actually, it's converting Hagia Sophia to mosque is much better. When we consider what they did inside the Hagia Sophia, they made the prostitute to sit on the chair of the bishop. And they destroyed lots of relics from the pagan relics and the Christian relics. They just turned them into some. They just melted lots of things in this library as well. So, as I told you, even the first people, these Hatti people, they carved the first 2 floors and used for storage room and for wineries. We have 2 wineries here. One was closed during restoration. One is still open here. And they were always carving the wineries in the first floor, and they were always connected to outside through some big windows. From there, they were. Maybe this is why we have a saying. This wine tastes like shit. On the left side, you can see the storage rooms now. On the floors of the storage rooms, you will see some small holes. They were to keep the amphoras in place, so the amphoras didn't fall. These are the storage rooms. Yeah. works inside the underground city. I really like to call this refrigerator of their houses. Just you came actually in the perfect time. Now up there it's very hot actually.
Yeah.
And here it's freezing.
Yeah. I just want to ask how do they get warm like in the winter?
Oh, but
because
it's
freezing.
but when you close the doors here and have a small fire,
Yes.
it will get warm
Yeah, okay.
so quickly. It keeps the warmth so effectively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it won't get enough air.
And I promise you a long tunnel. This is it. After about 8-9 kilometers, it's connecting this underground city to the next one, Kaymaklı. And going through such a small tunnel that long is quite long and hard work actually. This is why every few hundred meters they carved some small room on the side, which they had some rest, drank or ate something and continued. This is the first guard. He shouted from there, "Hey Arabians, we are here." When the soldiers came down,
Oh my God,
they
it's
didn't know where to
so
go.
scary.
They heard him and they entered the trap. He closed the gate from there and made his escape. And the second guard came from behind of them and he closed the gate from here.
Oh. It's really hard to This is... Ouch!
Hola.
Was ist eine Mobilisieren? Ist ein hole. Go down.
Keep going.
It's very deep.
Okay, stay there.
Very deep.
Yeah, it is. We can go from there, but I guess it won't be a good idea.
This one?
I'm going to Constantinople now.
This one.
Okay.
You go first.
It's not a good idea.
Are you sure,
No, I won't worry. I just want to say.
Okay. I feel relieved.
You just close the stone.
And what is that here?
We came
We
from
come from here.
Yeah, we came from here.
Okay.
There's a baby jail.
Oh my God.
Baby prison. Like a baby prison there.
You can see the things here, the lines that from carving. When they were carved.
When the baby will come to the race.
This is so scary.
Let's go outside.
Okay. Can you please take my photo? Oh, of course, first her, of course.
You want one?
Oh, take a photo, then mine. Like,
Normally they were much smaller. You will still see some tunnels which are quite close to the original size. So now, from this gate, on your right, you will see the round gate. No, stone was the gate. Yeah.
outside.
And these tunnels, they were made for the captive tourists. Even for me, it's quite high. Normally, they were much smaller.
More like the other.
Now we can come here.
Now we go look into your
A long way down.
You are looking to your future.
Very good exercise.
I'm going to get the seventh floor where they had their graves. But graves are temporary graves because remember, everything stays fresh here, even without people. Yeah. So when the enemy left, they. Let me check. Just wait.
Telephone.
Okay. Just be careful. The tunnel will get lower and lower.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Always watch your head. And at the end of the tunnel, don't stand right away.
Yes.
Another gate. You see? Gate. Gate. The round gate. You saw?
Yeah, I saw.
And guard's room, which goes behind. From the behind it,
Okay.
he was controlling the gate. İniş var! İniş var! İniş var! So it gets a little slower. Careful. İniş var! İniş var! İniş.
Quên bắt đầu.
Watch your head.
So that's
Burası ayrı bir alan. So we came to the next result now, 55 meters. And, yeah. In the first century, to Cappadocia came lots of early Christians. And they realized Cappadocia was a very ideal place for them because you may know until 4th century, until Constantine the Great, Christianity was bound in the Roman Empire. They needed secret places, and Cappadocia was full of them. During peacetime, during daytime, they were using these underground cities like storage room and winery, but during night there was no one here. And these early Christians, they were gathering inside these underground cities, they were carving themselves some secret churches. And they were making their secret prayers there and quietly returning back to their houses. And here, probably not a secret one, but we can see an underground church in the form of cross. Yes. This way, they
ये है underground city
as possible. So,
and this is quite scary.
only after earthquakes.
हाँ वहाँ पे भी हाँ वो भी अक्सर था एक नाम से ज़्यादा जगह होगी ना हाँ अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा हाँ हाँ
It's the most famous city in Switzerland, and
Yeah. Oh, they got a lot of traction.
especially hazelnut.
Hazelnuts?
Yeah, about 70% of all hazelnut production in the world happens in Turkey.
What percentage of pistachio do you eat? Do you have?
This I don't know. But in many countries they produce pistachio a lot. I don't think if Turkey is the largest portion. But yeah, but when it comes to hazelnut,
Maybe we saw this one because we see baklava everywhere.
नीचे ना गिरा पे पीकॉक, यहीं पे मुर्गी, यहीं पे कुत्ता। टर्की, यहीं पे टर्की, वही ना, वो पीछे बत्तख हैं। Thank you.
Enjoy meal. Maybe which drinks are extra. Coke, Fanta, iced tea, lemonade, Sprite, red wine, white wine, beer, ayran.
Beer, what beer you have?
Yeah. So I promise you the original pigeon curry. This is the original Greek version of pigeon curry. Here, probably in the 13th century, there was an earthquake and all walls have been collapsed. And here you can see how the inside of the pigeon houses used to look like. It's small holes on the wall. There were thought to be nests. As I told you, this valley has its own microclimate, more like Mediterranean climate, and pretty much everything grows here. And when the Greeks lived here, of course they had lots of gardens, they had lots of vegetables and fruits growing here, and of course the best known fertilizer was the pigeon fertilizer. This is why they carved lots of pigeon houses to produce lots of fertilizer for their gardens. The center of the valley.
Một cây xanh. Yeah.
What?
We come here and go out.
No. We will go. We will join.
Which
What?
one is the lowest one?
You chose no.
तुम आगे चलो ना। नबी
And he's in the Eastern style clothes. He even has some turban. We believe they specially painted him this way to show the Seljuk Sultan Mesut some respect. Because this area was on the border of Roman Empire and Seljuk Empire of the Turks. Have you ever heard of Seljuk Turks? Ottomans here from the hill, and you can wait us in the cafe.
I thought you were joking.
Okay, so on my left side we have here Turkish delights. Okay, on the right side we have dry fruits and nuts. In the middle we have apricot chocolate. This is apricot chocolate, apricot covered in dark chocolate. This is the best seller of our shop, and you can only find this one here in our shop. Okay, and that's why I call this one oh my god, or boże moje. Okay, let's try this one, my friend. Here we come. So, like patisa or some papri. In Turkey, yes. In Turkey we call it helva. Yeah. This is cotton candy halwa. This is a butter flavor halwa.
In my country
ये है घोड़ों की नस्ल